You expected something else?
No.
You were expecting someone else?
Woo! 3 eyes in one sentence, quite an egotistical young lady. I hated Colin Baker's Doctor, I'm sorry if you like him, but...
He is much better in the audios from what I've heard.
Have you listened to a lot of them?
I've not listened to like the stories, but I have heard clips of him.
Yeah.
Because the thing is that he was supposed to
Have you heard the one that's got...
arc.
Have you heard the one that's got all the masters in?
No.
I can't remember the name of it, but there is one that's got all the masters in, including the one from the film.
Yeah. Because it's like Colin Baker is still so like into Doctor Who, even though he got fired, and it's like...
That's commitment, right?
Yeah. There was like a clip that I saw that was like so like... It's just like, it was so hard on him because like he was literally like promoting like Doctor Who stuff, but he already knew he'd been fired at that point.
Oh.
And you can just sort of like see, because he's getting like a Q&A sort of thing, and like you can see that he's like, you know, trying his best to stay positive.
Is it?
And then he never came back for his regeneration because like
they'd already fired him at that point.
Yeah, because it's like
because it's Sylvester McCoy in a wig.
Yeah. I'm glad that they're all the actors are like friends with one another.
Yeah. I don't think there's any of them that dislike each other, is there?
No, I think that the only ones that had the appearance of not liking one another were the like, you know, 2 and 3. Because like they had like a little
a rivalry.
They had like a rivalry, like a pretend beef.
Yeah.
Like they thought it was funny to continue it in public.
Yeah. Yay, shoes. They fit perfectly.
Shoes.
Shoes.
Just having that as a thing, it's like shoes, the Third Doctor.
Yeah.
I still don't know if that's part of his regeneration weirdness or if he did that as specifically a distraction.
I don't remember. It's been a while since I've seen it.
It might be a mix of both.
Is Pertwee your favourite?
Definitely one of them, yeah.
This is the episode where we talk about Doctor Who for an hour again.
Well, because it's just one of those things where...
I want a cream pie.
Yeah. He's just got, like... if you were around that Doctor, like, you know, if he was, like, the person who was there to, like, save the day, it's like, oh, yeah, I trust this guy completely. Like, he knows what he's doing. Like, he's silly and serious in, like, the best ways.
But that doesn't answer my question. Is he your favourite?
I don't know if he's my favourite or not, but he's definitely up there. Because trying to, like, figure out, like, a favourite is always a difficult thing to do.
Yeah, I agree with that. Because it changes on a daily basis, depending on what it is.
It also depends on, like, what you're looking for as well.
Because if you were to ask me, like, what's my favourite band, depending on what day you ask me, I'll give you a different answer.
Yeah. Well, it's also like, oh, what's your favourite movie? And it's like, oh, well, which genre are you talking about, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I can pretty definitively say I know what my favourite film is, which is Jurassic Park.
Yeah, but, like, if you could never watch Jurassic Park again, you would probably have other films that you could put there, you know?
Maybe, but that's also, like, if I could never watch...
Jurassic Park 2.
I mean... Yes, but there is that element to it, but it's more like if I could never watch any other film ever again and I only ever had one to watch.
Yeah, it would be that.
I'd be content watching that.
Yeah, because the thing is that I have, like, a few. But, like...
There's a lot of films I like.
I do default to Back to the Future.
There's a lot of films that I like, yeah.
I do like... I guess the kind of film that I like does have that... when you watch it back again and like there's so much stuff that alludes to what's gonna happen, because like Edgar Wright stuff and Back to the Future, like they all have these, like, you know, references to what happens later on, especially the Edgar Wright stuff, because they're always callbacks to, like, stuff that like happens like throughout the film. Because like in Back to the Future, like within the first few seconds of the film starting, you already get like something that's, you know, showing the end of the film, because you have like, you know, the clock faces everywhere, and then you have one clock that shows a man dangling from the clock.
All right.
Which is just like, you know, when you look back at that, it's like, oh, that makes sense.
Clever.
And also because it is about time and everything, it makes even more of a sort of like, oh, I wonder if that clock was made because someone remembered seeing him up there or something, you know?
Oh, maybe. It's been a while since.
Or if he remembered being up there and he had that commissioned or something.
It's been a while since I've seen.
Are they naked?
Yes.
You're naked!
She's called Lilith, so.
Oh, yes!
It's a reference to the creature from, well, mythology. I'm not going to go into it because it's complicated.
Yeah.
But suffice to say
History talk.
I know my ecclesiastical and mythology lore to know who she is.
They just got straight up, like...
Gunned down, yeah.
Like they were just like, oh yeah, he's coming up the stairs right now.
It's pretty much. I want to avoid the bone dragon.
Like Sniper Elite.
Ow.
They're quite advanced for like, what is this, like the 17th century or something?
It's the 1940s.
Is it?
It takes place during the Second World War,
Oh
remember?
yeah, I forgot. Well, the castle looks old.
Yeah, the castle is old.
And also, lasers like that don't exist now anyway.
I know.
So it is still
That's just so.
somewhat futuristic.
It's for the benefit of us, so we can see it.
Back at World War II in like 1650.
Wow. I mean, I know we were talking about time, but come on,
Time travel. Time traveler moves one chair. The timeline.
Ow. Oh, I'm on free health.
Oh no. Why does it say good for both of you though?
Because we haven't been cursed or anything.
Oh. Well, that's a relief. At least you won't die.
Almost just did.
I know, that's what I was getting at. It's like, oh, you've not been cursed. You mean like you're just on the floor?
I had like free health. I'm trying to find. Oh, avoid the succubus. It's up here, the painting.
Enjoy. Sorry, avoid the suck. You can enjoy it if you want.
I'm not going to say what I was going to say. I believe there is a save room around here. There it is.
Could you imagine a band called Skeleton Gunman?
Yes, I can. As like some kind of metal group.
Yeah.
Into the next painting.
To the painting! What is this?
Any ideas what this is?
I don't know, I can't see because of the thing. Huh? What?
You can't hear it because the music's a bit of a giveaway. Have a listen to this. The music's creepy.
You know this new sound you're looking for? Listen to this.
The Nation of Fools. Have a listen
Is it
to
like
some of
supposed
that.
to be a carnival or something?
Yeah, it's a demonic circus.
Okay. For some reason, as soon as you were like, "Oh, listen to this,"
You can
I was
just put
like,
them down.
"It's probably going to be some clown music."
Yeah, it's a demonic circus. This map's also a big circle. Well, a square circle, but you'll see what I mean.
Minecraft rules.
Exactly. You will see what I mean. There is actually only 4 paintings in the castle.
Really?
Yes.
Short game. Oh no, clown.
Killer clown.
And you're doing it for free? Whee! I can't remember what the actual salary amount was to do the full joke.
No, neither could I. I couldn't finish it. It's an odd place for the statue of Virgin Mary.
Is it?
In the middle of all this? Yeah, it is a little bit.
Yeah, but there was stuff here already.
Yeah, it's meant to be like a ruined town that's been turned into like a demonic circus. 'Cause, like, you can see all the ruined buildings in the
I don't
background.
know, maybe the Virgin Mary was a great fan of clowns, I don't know.
You do know who that is, right?
What, Mary?
Yeah.
Like, the Virgin Mary?
Yes.
What do you mean, do I know who she is?
I don't know. Ow. I just got...
The mother of Jesus.
Yeah, okay.
But, like... Yeah, she could be a fan of circuses.
I don't think they were around back then.
How do you know?
I was there, man. Clowns are a creepy thing.
Yeah.
Why are...
Well, like, it depends. I think it's just one of those sort of uncanny kind of things where it's like they've got a painted on smile, so it's like they're not actually smiling all the time.
Well, would you rather one have a painted on sad face?
Well, no, it's just the fact that it's like it's a forced smile, you know? This guy's like not obeying gravity.
Yeah, they don't, because the floor is on where they are. We're going around in a... everything's weird and sideways and distorted.
Yeah. I remember that in Symphony of the Night you had the upside down.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, this one's on the side as well.
Yeah. I am trying to remember what the fourth painting is. Oh, no, I've just remembered.
Ah.
Yeah, there are 4 core paintings around the castle which have like the evil magic inside them.
Why does brooch look like it's supposed to be pronounced as brooch?
Well, I don't know. Words. We've already established.
Because I thought there was an A in brooch.
That's a different... To broach something, yeah, there is, but a brooch that you wear, there isn't.
Weird.
Yeah,
Damn languages.
I know, we've already established it's bollocks.
Where are we going?
We're going around to the top of the map to go into the centre. There is, the boss is in the middle of the map. And it's actually a boss which is, they used in the show.
Oh. Well, I won't know them then.
It's been in other Castlevania games, but they actually used it for the TV series.
Ah.
Which is quite cool, actually.
We wanted to make a film at one stage.
Oh god, yeah, I wonder how many people... Have we mentioned that before?
I think... The funny thing is that we were going to create something for that, but we never released it, where we tried to do like a bit of behind the scenes, like us discussing it. Like out in my back garden. On the rubbish laptop.
Oh god, I vaguely remember doing that.
It was basically supposed to be like a little interview thing. We didn't do anything with it.
I vaguely remember doing that. I don't remember.
We got way too over ambitious for, especially being like, you know, basically this sort of start to late kind of, start to mid high school kind of time.
Yeah.
Because like by the time we got to the end, I think we moved on from that to like different stuff.
Yeah, we wanted to make a Castlevania movie.
Yeah. And then we didn't really factor in budget and everything else.
Well, yeah, like, because the only people... We only had 2 actors.
Yeah, I also still have...
You and me.
I still have this one thing that I made in woodwork.
Prop that we made.
Which was just supposed to be the little cross that you throw.
The boomerang, yeah.
It looks so rubbish. It may as well be made of cardboard.
It's just because it's super thin. I like it.
Yeah.
Ah, we died.
But it was never going to look that cool, was it?
You didn't paint it or anything. You could have painted it.
Yeah, but I didn't.
It's not the captain's
maybe
desk.
Damo could paint it. He knows how to paint.
It's not the captain's desk. He's gonna paint it. Get it out of here. That's a Star Trek reference. It's one that's lost on you, unfortunately.
Yes. It sure is.
Well, you've never seen Deep Space Nine?
Yes.
No, you haven't.
I was agreeing to your thing.
Ah.
Language is strange.
Shut up. Ah, tits.
It's like when someone says, like, would you mind something like that? And it's like, no, I wouldn't mind, but sometimes people just say yes. Like, thinking that it means the opposite, you know?
It's like, yeah, I would mind.
Although I guess if you say, like, yeah, no problem or something, it makes it a bit more, you know, your intentions are a bit more clear.
Got
in that
ya.
one.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But it's like a double negative, isn't it?
What? I don't remember what we talked about in that silly thing that you just mentioned, but I do remember doing it.
We were literally just talking about, like, what we were gonna do and, like, all that kind of stuff.
I wonder why we never released it.
Because I'm pretty sure we were gonna save it for, like, you know, special
fucking hell.
features when the thing had actually been released.
Yeah.
We also never released the Simpsons game video, but we have, like, the behind the scenes where we couldn't get it to work.
It was in television we couldn't get to work.
But yeah, but, like, we still had like, I meant, like, we couldn't get the like, A game to work, but we still did mention the Simpsons in there.
Yeah, because we did record it and you just got so pissed off.
We both did.
Yeah.
I swear I remembered it being a better game. It just wasn't.
Yeah, I don't know. It was just.
Maybe I'm thinking of the Simpsons, like, there was, like, another Simpsons game or something.
Hit and run.
I don't know. I don't think there was a Simpsons movie game, so it can't have been that.
Yeah, we just.
Can't play the SpongeBob movie game.
Maybe.
I had a PC version of that, but it won't work because it's old PC stuff.
Yeah.
Kind of like how I can't play
This guy is actually a boss in Dawn of Sorrow, the flying armor, but you fight a giant version of
with
it.
his crinkled chip swords.
Yeah, he's actually a boss in Dawn of Sorrow. He's the first boss you face in Dawn of Sorrow with a flying sword.
I'm
like
guessing
that.
he's bigger, right?
Yeah, he's about 3 times his size.
Yeah.
But he's just relegated to a regular enemy in this. The behind the scenes footage.
Is that a black hole?
Yes, that's why everything's falling apart. Look, everything's all weird.
Ooh. Behind the scenes?
Yeah, that behind the scenes thing is no longer publicly viewable.
What, the one where we couldn't get the game to work?
Yeah, it was on my channel, but
Yeah.
it's no longer publicly
fair
viewable.
I was really skinny then. Like, the last time I looked back on it, I was like...
It's unlisted. I can send you the link if you want to see it.
But, like,
For whatever
I
reason.
still had my metabolism, but then, like, past, like, 21, I just got, like, like a gut. I got a dad bod.
Except you're not a dad
Yeah.
that you know of.
Well, like, it would be impossible anyway.
Would it?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. I see.
A self-burn. Very rare.
Well, for me it wouldn't, but there we are.
Maybe there is someone out there.
God, I hope not.
That'd be, like, proper, like, cue the EastEnders music.
The drums are kicked in.
Dum, 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 dum.
I remember there was a parody version of that showed up on the CBBC version of the Genie Asheray show, where they did a parody version of it, and it was like they were doing a parody of EastEnders.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was called. And it was some guy who was supposed to be like Phil Mitchell or something. He was talking to somebody, and it was like, the drums are kicked in. That means you weren't being serious because the episode was ended. How could you? Talking to this girl character. Then she ran off crying or whatever. And then someone who was supposed to be Doc turned up, and they got talking. And then he turns to her, is like, just something really awful's happened. He's like, oh, do you want to talk about it? He's like, well, can I trust you? And he goes, oh, of course you can trust me. And then they lean in for a hug, and then the drums kick in again.
Yeah.
And then it just ends. It was really weird.
I think the
God, speaking of CBBC shows, I remember that one you showed me.
Heads.
Yeah, that called back some memories. I did not remember it at all until you
brought some trauma back.
Because it was not a good program.
No.
It was so shite.
Yeah.
But like,
and also kind of harmful.
Yeah, it was very offensive at some points. It was like, wow.
Yeah.
It's like, this is not politically correct in the slightest.
Well, like, it's like Little Britain, but even less, like...
It was Little Britain for kids.
Yeah, but it's like, even Little Britain had, like, more budget, you know?
It never used to have a budget. It was a radio program at one point.
Yeah, but, like, I mean the actual, like, the visuals, because, like, it was really, like, I guess because it's like a kids program thing, you know?
Yeah, but it was so, yikes.
Yeah. Yikes is the word.
Yeah, it was, rewatching it was certainly an experience, one I don't care to repeat.
No.
One episode of that was enough. I don't want to see any more.
But yeah, the EastEnders doom 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 like cliffhanger thing is like the same kind of energy as like the classic Doctor Who, like just some like weird, like, you know, sort of like thing just happens and then suddenly it's like whew.
Have you been watching those like cursed ending compilation things?
I like how like so many of the like especially like the Silurian episode and stuff, like or Sea Devils ones or whatever, where like John Pertwee just pulls a funny face.
Yeah.
And have you seen all the ones for the Trial of a Time Lord, where it's just like constantly like reaction face from the Sixth Doctor? Yeah. It's like.
I really am looking forward to getting round to that when we do the thing we're doing.
Yeah, I do actually...
I'm not looking forward to it. I hate that episode. Oh, it's this creepy boss.
I do actually like the...
It's Legion.
The spangly kind of...
like for the intro.
Yeah, like... Like, that one sounds really nice.
Yeah.
Why is this just a bunch of people?
It's Legion, the one who is many. It's a giant tentacle monster who's mind-controlled like a bunch of people into being its servants, and it's really gross.
It looks like a Chainsaw Man enemy.
I don't know what that is.
The manga and anime Chainsaw Man.
I've heard of it, but...
Well, like, the whole premise of that is that there's devils that are around in the world that are based off of people's fears. So there'll be, like a bat devil, or like, you know, like a sort of like a falling devil or something. Like, it's kind of like my dementophobia thing, but with like monsters.
Right.
Like, where it's just based on like things that, like, so it's like the more something is like feared, the more powerful that demon is.
Right, okay.
So, like, something that isn't, like, feared all that much will be, like, really sort of, like, small and weak compared to, like, something that's, like the gun demon is, like, really, really powerful.
Ah! I have a fear of spiders.
Yeah. There probably is one.
Gross.
But, yeah.
It's not even necessarily spiders, it's just creepy, crawly things. I don't like them.
Yeah. It reminds me I still have to read the rest of...
Did you find out if you have a copy of Half-Life 2, by the way?
I haven't looked.
Oh, okay.
I still need to read the rest of Tokyo Ghoul. because I read some of it, but then I didn't read all of it.
Fair enough. Yeah,
It's
this boss actually shows up in the Castlevania series.
Yeah.
And the way they introduced it is pretty cool, actually. I do quite enjoy that episode, but it's like balls deep in series 3.
Like balls deep.
Well, you have to get quite a way into the series to encounter
Yeah, no,
it.
it's just that I didn't expect you to like mention it in that way. So do you have to get all of the people off it, or do you
No.
just have to hit the thing in the middle?
Have to hit the thing in the middle, but they're protecting it.
Yeah.
And we just need to get through them to get to it.
It's just too bad. Yeah, I was gonna say you could use that, but I didn't realise that you had enough for it.
When the green bar is flashing at the bottom of your screen, you do. Ow. Maybe we're too low a level, because this thing is doing a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Wow.
Hi, Phil Swift here.
Wow.
He was basically just like the new Billy Mays.
Is that the flex tape guy?
Yeah. I sawed this boat in half. Yeah, he's quite the character.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna die again.
Is there still like Barry Scott
Ah!
still at Bang?
I don't know, I don't watch TV anymore. What time are we on?
46 minutes.
Jesus. This boss is kicking my ass. I'm gonna go run around and grind levels in the actual...
Kicking my own ass, do you mind?
Gonna go grind levels a bit.
Yeah.